case of El Salvador, absolutely. Absolutely. We deported gang members, including the one you had a margarita with. And that guy is a human trafficker, and that guy is a gangbanger, and the evidence is going to be clear. In the days to come, you're going to see who you went to defend.
Senator,
I'm sorry,
please,
Mr. Chairman.
Secretary Rubio has the floor.
Mr. Chairman, he can't make unsubstantiated
Senator,
comments like that.
Secretary Rubio has the floor. You had
Secretary
your time.
Rubio should take that testimony to the federal court
Senator,
of the United States because he hasn't done it under oath.
Here's another point, okay? There is a division in our government between the federal branch and the judicial branch. No judge in the judicial branch cannot tell me or the president how to conduct foreign policy. Our foreign policy doesn't require even-handedness. It requires prioritizing the interests of the United States.
The phrase says you are entitled to entrance as a refugee if you demonstrate a well-justified fear of persecution.
No, you're not entitled.
So
you're
can
allowed.
you have a different standard based upon the color of somebody's skin? Would that be acceptable?
Well, I'm not the one arguing that. Apparently you are, because you don't like the fact that they're white, and that's why they're coming.
I'm just asking you to say that would be unacceptable.
Well, no,
that
I would say that the United States,
a very easy thing
the United
to say.
States has a right to pick and choose who they allow into the United States.
Even based on the color of somebody's skin.
You're the one that's talking about the color of their skin, not me.
Pretty revealing moments these days from the Democrat Party. Joining me now, the coach, Tommy Tuberville, senator from the great state of Alabama. Coach, man alive, these people used to conceal the fact that they want to flood the country with third worlders. Now they're really fairly open about it. Maybe I should be applauding them for the honesty.
Well, that's the first time they've been honest, Jesse, to be honest with you. Since I've been here for 5 years, I've never seen anything like this. But you get a bunch of lawyers together arguing back and forth. Isn't it fun to watch? It's fun to watch them argue about something that I know the Democrats, they're just a one-way street when it comes to immigration. They want everybody to come here, open borders, let them do whatever, pay for everything that they need, give them Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. It's a disaster that's happening in this country, and they're fighting for it. But again, it's what got them beat, and it's what's going to keep all the Republicans in office for years to come.
Why do you put up with this crap, Coach? You don't need this job. You got this great career, this unbelievable resume. You're 5 years in, man. Why don't you go back to Orange Beach and enjoy yourself?
Well, I'll tell you, Jesse, it is. I can't say it's been a lot of fun. The first 4 years, obviously, Joe Biden didn't know what the heck was going on, and we all knew that. By the way, it's not like it was a secret on both sides, Democrat and Republicans. We saw it. We understood it. They tried to lie about it, but they had a ghost government behind the scenes. But we played defense the whole time. I'm really enjoying being on offense with President Trump. He's going right back at them. He's taking on the mainstream media. All these Democrats, they call themselves Democrats. Really, they're just far left Marxists on the way to communists. That's exactly what they are. But you got a bunch of them that are followers. And it's just unfortunate to see the good ones follow the bad ones because they've got quite a few of the bad ones. But when you have no division in that party, for instance, in the Republican side, we have some moderates. We all understand who they are, and we have our conservative group. Well, they don't have anything other than just a far left group that just follows each other and goes by the party line, and it's gotten them in trouble. They can't tell the truth. American people are sick and tired of it. They about broke our country. President Trump is on the way back of fixing all these things. He's digging himself out of a hole, but it is a big hole that he's been in for the first 15 days.
I'm actually glad you brought up the Biden condition. Hakeem Jeffries, Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, said this.
Seems to me entirely inappropriate that at this moment in time, when President Biden is dealing with a serious and aggressive form of cancer, there are Republicans who are peddling conspiracy theories and want us to look backward at a time when they actually are taking health care away from the American people. No, as House Democrats, we're going to look forward.
Yeah, I get the lies and the political games. I understand all that. But, Coach, it's not a small thing, and it's not just, hilarious internet fodder that we had a president that wasn't functional for 4 years, who auto-penned all the pardons, all the executive orders. I remember Mike Johnson saying on camera that Joe Biden didn't know about the executive order that he had signed. This is a gigantic scandal and a big deal.
Heaven forbid, Jesse, we look back at the truth. Heaven forbid we do that. They want no part of that. They do not want any part of it. They want to just erase the past, erase the history, and go forward like nothing happened. It was one of the biggest crimes in the history of this country, and we're almost 250 years old, of hiding the health of our executive branch leader, the leader of the free world, who we all knew he didn't have both oars in the water. We all knew there was something wrong with him. I hate that he's got this cancer, but let me tell you something. We as senators and congressmen up here, we have the ability to go to Walter Reed Hospital, one of the best in the world, and go and have a physical anytime we want. I go probably 2 to 3 times a year to have checkups because of, you know, the older you get, the more things you need done with you. You can't tell me that the people behind the scenes either hid it from Joe Biden or they all knew it and yet they just did not tell the American people. And that is a serious crime.
It is an extremely serious crime. Another extremely serious crime is putting your hands on a federal agent, especially when you're opposing what he's currently doing when it comes to fighting crime. And Democrat Congresswoman just discovered that fact. She's in a bit of hot water, isn't she, Coach?
Oh, she better be in hot water. This is turning into a third world country. I mean, when you've got people that's supposed to have leadership skills and have been elected by their peers, and you come up and you represent our Constitution and the United States of America, and you're out there punching and pushing on ICE agents and federal law enforcement officers, I mean, that's a crime. I don't care who you are. You know, you can be Santa Claus, but if you push a law enforcement officer, you need to go to jail. Something needs to be done. But they think that it's okay that they can do stuff like this. And Jesse, we're losing sight of reality in this country. But they try to make their own rules. Heaven forbid we let them change the rules of our country. If you break the law, you go to jail. And I don't care who you are, Republican, Democrat, it makes no difference. We need our kids to understand right from wrong and look at the example that these goofballs are giving to our young kids.
No doubt we do. Coach, as always, I appreciate you very much. Come back soon. I would thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, but I know how brilliant it is, and I know you love it here. So subscribe and watch. We're going to start really ramping things up and putting some funny stuff, some interesting stuff out there, some collaborations. Either way, my YouTube channel is officially the place to be. So stick around.